Hi, this is Karl, and it's the middle of November already. Who can believe it? So, I just have a couple notes for you. One is a program note, and that is in January, we're going to start a new program, and it's going to be called Odd Tuesdays, ODD, Odd Tuesdays. Guess what? That program's going to be on the odd Tuesdays of the month. So, keep your eyes out for that, and I think you'll like it a lot. In the meantime, I would love to have you check out our IndieGoGo campaign, and it's linked to this video. It's also in the newsletter, so check that out. What you get there is the opportunity to contribute to our fundraising to create, as quickly as possible, the 4-volume set of books on standard operating procedures for IT consultants. And I want to encourage you to do more than just look at the 4-book set, because you can get that plus early registration to the SMB Online Conference, or next year's pre-day conference, or both of them, or our entire set of 8 classes, 5-week classes that are going to start very soon. Final programming note, next Monday, the 18th, is the first class for the SOP class on the 5-week series. So please go register for that, and you'll find all that information. Starts at smallbizthoughts.com, or you can go to smbooks.com and get the information there. So now the thought for the day. This little drawing here is something that I actually had made into a poster for my office, and basically it's a very simple concept. At the base you have your process. So if you create a really good process, you know you've got that in place, it becomes almost like your branding. The brand would be, this is the way we do things. Around my business, we used to call it the KP Enterprises way. So the KP Enterprises way of doing things was what we considered to be the right way of doing things. So we would tell people, we like to see that you do this. We like to see that. We like to see the other thing. And so there was sort of a sense that this is the way that we do things. And if you want good, high-quality tech support, you do it that way. Well, then there's the can-do piece of it. And the can-do side of your triangle is the ability to actually get the job done. So can you hire people who can get the job done? The answer to that is almost always yes. You might have to pay a little extra money, and once in a while we just can't get the right technicians. But for the most part, you can hire people who can get the job done. You can find good technical support. So the question is not whether they can do the job. The question is whether they will do the job. And so the will-do side of your triangle, this triangle represents the volume of your success. And it is determined by the willingness of people to do the job they know they need to do. The most obvious example is technicians not putting in their time cards, or on the sales side, salespeople who just don't make their phone calls. And they've got an excuse, well, these aren't good leads, and nobody ever calls me back, and I already called them last week, and they're waiting for an answer on something else, and whatever. Lots of excuses of why we're not doing the things we need to do. And this applies to you as well as your employees. If you know that you can do something, but you are choosing not to do it, that affects your success. Let me show you another example. Now it's a little clearer that if your will-do is small, the total volume of your success is also small. You get to determine how big that's going to be, and it's entirely up to you whether you will do the things that you can do and that you know that you need to do to be successful. Have a truly spectacular week. I will see you next Monday. Don't forget to visit smallbizthoughts.com and like it if you like it, subscribe please, and share this with your friends.